Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is Chimera Elite, and this is the third of the four tutorials that Mordheim City of the Damned has for us to mess around with right now. And the first thing, this is really just kind of really advanced combat tactics, and this is kind of just really kind of a place for them to show you what the hell you're doing. And perception, obviously, you look around, you see things. There are traps all around here. Now, the thing is, you can't actually lay any of the traps down. You can just kind of wander around, and if you run into one, I'm actually going to activate this one right here, and let's see what happens. Fortunately, I don't think I was actually hurt by it, so I'm very happy about that. However, this rat is a slithery bastard, and I'm probably going to have a tough time dealing with him. Now, here is actually two things. For whatever reason, they didn't show this happening, but the guy in front of me, the Skaven wizard, or mage, or whatever he is, actually cast something on me. Now what he cast, I'm actually just going to pop this just in case. Actually, apparently that passed it, so, well, oh well. I don't really mind either way. But the Skaven wizard mage spellcasting guy actually cast Wither on me. Now what Wither does is it literally does exactly what it sounds like. It reduces my strength and essentially the amount of damage that I can deal. Now, impressive warriors, or impressive units, are big. They are big, dangerous, and in general very, very nasty. Pretty much every other unit is going to want to avoid impressive units, because they can kill you in possibly one turn. And also, so not all, but a lot of the units have active abilities, passive abilities, and spells. She obviously has Common of Sigmar, but as you saw, the impressive unit actually has an attack called Strong Attack. It's literally just another way to spend your action points. Because otherwise, I would be spending 4 action points a turn rather than 5, which is not very efficient. Now, the action wheel, I actually pulled it up earlier, really is just a nice big overview of everything that you have. You have perception, switch weapons and whatnot, and I am actually going to stick with what I have because damage isn't really that important to me. Actually, you know what? Let's try it. 2 big stonking hammers. And oh hell yes. I can possibly take this guy out in maybe 2 or 3 turns, but he hurts a lot. He's using a halberd. Halberds hurt. That's literally why they are a thing. And actually, I did in fact get poisoned. So that's going to be very, very annoying. And I need to check something actually. This is one of her, what is it? Stances. It's this. Okay. Now what Deft Stance Mastery does is it literally just makes it so I can dodge range attacks better. Obviously in this case this literally does nothing to help me, So I use dodge stance. It makes it harder to hit me just in general. Now you've got these two. Confirm counterattack. Yes, please. I, however, am going to switch weapons to something a bit more dangerous. And I'm not going to use Perfect Strike, mainly because, well, I have a higher chance to crit with it. To be completely honest, crit, while useful and really nice, it's much better, as I'm sure anyone really in the turn-based, or really in any game, knows. Guaranteed damage is almost always the better choice. Mostly because if you miss, that's essentially a turn wasted. It doesn't matter if you crit or not. You're wasted a turn. That's never acceptable. Ever. And I'm actually gonna switch weapons. What if I can? Yes, I can. Okay. Something slightly new I learned. You can attack with one weapon, and then immediately switch weapons and a swing with the next pair, which is kind of cool. And I'm actually playing with a controller right now because I kind of felt like it, and the game actually has decent controller support. Completely built in the game. It's actually in the start menu, and before the game even boots up, and you can actually, as far as I know, mess around with it and really tweak it to your liking. I like it, and I'm just gonna keep her right here. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not going to flee, mainly because fleeing is stupid, because when you flee, you give them an attack of opportunity. Like, it's like in Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder or things like that. If you turn and run, you're leaving your back completely open. And that's just silly. There is, however, a certain move you can make, which is called disengage. It costs 2 action points, not attack points, action points. And what it does is essentially make you able to just leave combat without really having to worry too much. You don't have to worry at all, because you don't actually allow them to make any attacks of opportunity against you. It's fantastic. It's kind of like making a 5-foot step in D&D. You kind of make a 5-foot step out of their range. And that, you ass. And I still hit on a 50%, 58%. I'll take that. But every attack, I believe crits actually have a pretty decent chance to actually stun. And he'll give me a moment. One thing I will say that I don't particularly like about the tactile view is that I cannot zoom in or out, or rotate the or really even rotate the camera, which is one thing that I would very much appreciate. Keep in mind, I'm using a controller, but even with the mouse, I'm gonna switch my mouse right now. Pretty sure. But in my experience in using the mouse, it doesn't make a difference. And I'm actually gonna head down the sewers because I have played this tutorial once before, and oh, you actually didn't die last time. That sucks. But typically, the one in the sewers does not live all that long. She's actually doing a lot better this time, but one more turn, yep, 1 or 2 more turns, and she is in a bad spot. Yep, 2 more turns like that, and things are going to continue to go badly for her. She's doing pretty well. And you can actually see the friendly right around the corner, but this guy's going to die either way. Now, one thing I don't think they really mention here, but when your units die, not right now, but later, don't worry, this is going to happen very soon, or really whenever they decide to implement it into the game. When your units, not necessarily, when their health hits 0, you have a chance for their abilities, what am I saying? You have a chance for them to get injured, or for them to actually outright die, which is kind of what Dogs of War Online did in the beginning, which is terrifying in and of itself, but also kind of puts more worth onto each character, because every time you go into a match or whatever, you have to keep in the back of your mind they might not be coming back. I think it's kind of cool. Now, it sucks if you have a fully leveled character and they die, but it's a risk you take, and this is gonna suck. But ambush stance. Now, one funny thing is you can actually see the trap in the bottom right of the screen. I'm actually just gonna end turn right here and wait, and she can get it through, so I'm just gonna wait. I have no idea what I was saying. Oh, that is not good at all. One thing about the Sisters of Sigmar is that they have no ranged capabilities other than like spells and whatnot, which is bad. It's especially bad that currently I do not have an impressive unit, meaning that my units are going to be at a severe disadvantage. I think the Rat Ogre is almost dead though, so that is somewhat reassuring. Although I have no idea where he went. I'm just gonna jump down here. And she succeeds. Now where, oh where did he go? Is he in the sewers? What? Either he's in the sewers or he climbed down. Well, let's just wait and ambush whoever shows up. I'd rather not find out with my face, but that's really all I can do at this point. Ooh. 15 damage. Not terrible, but that's honestly on the high end of damage that you can take from falling. And ambush stance, because you don't have anything else to do, really. Enemy turn, and I have no idea where they are. Oh, yep, there's one. G fucking G, sister. GG. And that's the end of that. I'm pretty sure. Nope, nope, there's still the guy outside, I think. Pretty sure. Yep, he's right outside. But he's just kind of running around and not really doing much of anything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And keep in mind, this game is still in very early access. So there are some glitches, like right now, when the AI and the game has glitched out somewhat. You know, just a little something to keep in mind. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.